Honeywish tensed as she waited for Briarstalk to pounce one again. The two cats wove around below one of the great oaks, their bodies low to the ground and tails lashing. They had been training since sun-high below the big tree, first on hunting tactics and then on fighting skills. Honeywish had been surprised to find that Briarstalk was not only a quick learner with hunting in the forest, but also a strong fighter from his days of keeping his own little patch of space back at the farmyard. With a sudden yowl, the dark russet cat threw himself at Honeywish, and the two wrestled ferociously on the ground before breaking apart. "Good work," Honeywish panted. She enjoyed practicing her moves with Briarstalk. The hard work kept her from thinking too much about Lionstar, and away from camp, where Lionstar stuck by Mossleaf's side like a burr. "You're a fantastic warrior for the clan. Too bad there aren't any cats around. I'd almost love to see you chase off an intruder." To her surprise, when Briarstalk looked at her, he wasn't quite smiling at her praise as he normally did. Instead, he had a troubled expression and seemed to be looking into the distance. "Honeywish, are you going to leave?" "Leave?" Honeywish gasped, her confusion changing to an icy fear. Had Briarstalk guessed? Or had Lionstar said something to Briarstalk that made him think, "Why would I leave? This is my clan. I wouldn't leave Lionstar no matter what happens." Briarstalk turned his gaze back to the deputy. His eyes held too much sympathy for her, and she had to look away. "I'm glad you're not leaving, then. This clan is my home now, too." With a soft sigh, he brushed his tail down her side and then shook himself. "Shall we check on how Crowfeather and Squirrelleap are doing on their hunting? Sometimes I think those two argue so much that they'll scare away all the prey in the forest." Honeywish forced herself to let out a purr of amusement and followed Briarstalk to go see how the two younger cats were doing on their hunting duty, though her thoughts were buzzing so loudly she could hardly pay attention to where she was putting her feet. Briarstalk knew how she felt about Lionstar. Did that mean every cat in the clan did, except for Lionstar himself? Or was it possible Lionstar knew too? Honeywish forced away the thought of Mossleaf, curled up in her nest, Mossleaf's large belly swelling with kits, as a tiny flame of excitement burst to life at the idea that her old friend knew her feelings. Alright, and there you have it, you guys. So poor Honeywish is so utterly confused about her feelings and what Lionstar may or may not know about her feelings right now, but she's just gonna have to kind of deal with that. She wants to be a very good deputy, so she's out trying to hunt for some prey. The fresh kill pile is unfortunately empty. The cats have no prey to eat. Briarstalk, what the heck are you doing? What the heck are you doing? Oh, yes, and Crowfeather just gained a new level to his hunting skill. Briarstalk is thinking about repossessed objects. So yeah, we just had the Repo Man here. It was not so cool, you guys. He came and he stole one of the cat condos. So I'm going to have to put down a new tree, aka a cat condo. Who's hunting? Go for it, Fern Creek. Earn your keep. Come on. But for those of you guys, yes, and Mossleaf has just caught a termite, so she can eat that. That termite might actually be something very interesting to use in the future, wouldn't it? Ooh, we're going to have to remember that. Using termites in the future for potentially one of the medicine cat items. So that'll be really cool. But yeah, poor Willow, we just had more of our stuff repossessed because we don't pay the bills because we're in the forest. She's a forest spirit. We don't have to worry about things like bills. But just for you, you guys who are kind of keeping up with your own Warrior Cats challenge, if you are really struggling with your Sims constantly having things repossessed, don't forget you can get the no bills ever lifetime reward, and I just got that, so we shouldn't ever have that break in our continuity of what's going on in our world again. And Willow's just busy being a plant, which is kind of adorable. All right, so how is Mossleaf? You guys are probably pretty curious about how our beautiful she-cat is. She's doing really well. She just caught this termite and she's super hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and let her eat it before the other cats get to it. And all of the other cats, oh no, Fern Creek! All of the other cats are currently trying to do a little bit of hunting, but we're not having a lot of luck so far. The cats are pretty hungry. This is one of those moments where the basic survival matters of the clan has kind of come forward. Oh, thank goodness. Yes! A lizard! Go, Honeywish, go! So I'm going to say that Honeywish is actually going to set up a hunting patrol. Those of you guys who read the books know how important the hunting patrols are. So Honeywish is going to be on a hunting patrol right now with, let's see, who's the closest cat? Well, there's Briarstalk, and he actually wants to groom his cranky mate, Fern Creek. With Fern Creek and Briarstalk, Lionstar is sharpening his claws. Squirrelleap is supposed to be hunting. Okay, we're going to say that Fern Creek and Squirrelleap and, let's see, Honeywish are supposed to be hunting together. So I'm going to make them all come together and hunt in this area. And Honeywish will train with some of them. She'll kind of talk to some of them to indicate that they're trying to train as a group together. trying to hunt as a group together. It's not always going so well, but they're doing their best. So they're leading a hunting party over in this little shadow section. Ooh, and Doge's just caught a garter snake. Good job, Doge's. And yes, medicine cats can indeed hunt. I am reading the second series right now, and Cinderpelt offers to take her apprentice, who Leafpaw, out all the time, and they often go hunting together. So I do know that it can happen. So there we go. Ooh, and Briarstock just improved his hunting skills. Plus, it'll really help when Doge's can do that. All right, what's she doing? Because Crowfeather didn't manage to catch anything but a colorful feather. Because then she will be able to catch rodents when we need to get actual rodents. And Lionstar, I'm going to make you wake up. Well, he actually is really tired, so I'll let him sleep. And then Mossleaf, I'm going to let her go ahead. She is a pregnant queen, and so that means normally, yes, Briarstock just caught a rat. That could cure fleas if we needed it to, but I think it's more important. Oh, and he had a turtle too? Briarstock, look at you go, buddy. All right, and he wants to groom his mate. And does he wants to meet Doge's, so we'll have him come over and meet Doge's while he comes and gets some of the food that he's worked so hard for too. All right, so that's what's going down. And then Mossleaf, I feel like she's been feeling a little bit isolated. We'll have her come and hang out with Doge's too, because I think hanging out with Doge's or hanging out with the forest spirit would be a good idea for her. All right, Fern Creek still didn't manage to catch anything. These poor cats, they're just not very good at hunting sometimes. And Crowfeather, he really, let's have him stalk for prey one more time. Squirrely, hunting trait. Doge's just gained the hunting trait. Sweet. And now she wants to talk to some of the other cats. So let's have her come over. Friendly, sniff, because Mossleaf kind of wants to talk to her. Squirrely just caught her first prey item. It's a red ear slider. Woo! And she wants to catch a rodent, and she should probably go brag. I think Squirrely would go brag to Honeywish like immediately. All right, Honeywish, for crying out loud, stop trying. She's trying to tear apart the gnomes so bad. So Squirrely would definitely come over, and she would definitely sniff Honeywish. And I think that she would just come and brag to her mentor. Hey, look, I caught my very first prey item, and it's a turtle. So that's happening. There we go. But yeah, things are getting really interesting, you guys. So Mossleaf is spending a little bit of time here with Doge's, but I think she needs to spend some time with her forest spirit before Leaf Bear comes, because there's useful items, useful plants that we could have Willow gather for us that Doge's would be able to use. In fact, we'll have them socialize and think about that. There's very useful plants that they would be able to use if they can get them from Willow. So I think we'll come and socialize with Willow in a little bit. Meanwhile, Willow, what are you doing? Science skill, not happening. I'm sorry, Willow, you're a tree. You're a tree. This is just the way things are going to be. And I wish her plants hadn't gone dormant. Her plants went dormant really early this year. That's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Oh gosh, there's a harvest of limes. We could harvest limes. We'll have to remember that. All right, I wonder, limes could potentially be used, perhaps, to chase away fleas and things like that. All right, so yeah, Doge's is doing good. She really wants to talk to Briarstock too. Briarstock is turning into a very popular cat in the clan, so we're going to have to keep an eye out on that. All right, and then Crowfeather did not catch anything again. Crowfeather, I don't know. I think he would keep trying right now because he would want to show Lionstar that he could do some really good hunting for the clan while Lionstar's sleeping. So Crowfeather's over here trying to prove himself by like doing tons of hunting so that his mentor can wake up and he can be like, yeah, look at what I did. Fern Creek is just being fussy. Fern Creek came over. She got something to eat. And then I'm going to let her try a little bit of hunting. She really doesn't seem to get along with the other cats just yet, so we'll have to see how that goes. Maybe she'll get along with Mossleaf. Like, Mossleaf is so friendly. Maybe she'll just find she can't be cranky to the forest cat. All right. And Crowfeather just gained the hunting trait. Sweet. All right. All right, come over here, Honeywish. Honeywish wants to be best friends with Briarstock, and she wants to mark territory, and she wants to improve her hunting skill. And I think she'd do... Oh, yes, Squirrelleap, you're over here too. Fantastic. Squirrelleap, you do hunting over here as well. And I think that she would try really hard to improve her hunting skill. because it gives her something to do. So she doesn't have to think about Lion Star and how, like, Mossleaf is expecting the kits. I have no idea when the kits are going to show up, by the way. Oh, Mossleaf wants to be best friends with Dogaze. That's so sweet. All right, Mossleaf, you go ahead. She's also wanting a nap in a tree in a quiet place, so we'll let her do that. And yes, you guys, for those of you who have been asking, we will be working on the nursery. This area is kind of going to be the nursery. I'm going to add more bushes in front of it. We're going to make it so that the cats can kind of build this into a wonderful little nursery where they can keep all of the kits safe. Oh no, and it looks like all my feathers disappeared. Why? Cruel world, why? So we're going to have to keep an eye out for keeping the feathers. All right. Dogaze is also, she's scratching, and then she wants to go talk to Briarstock. So Briarstock, what are you doing? You're going to have to wake up and let Dogaze interact with you. So this is that point, you guys, where we just kind of like step back and see where the cats take us. So how's it going over here? Go, Squirreleap, go! You're a really ambitious little hunter. And then Honeywish, you need to do some more stalking. All right, did you catch a Squirreleap? She did! She caught a cockroach! Woo! Alright, we're gonna go ahead and let her eat that because she's kind of hungry. But she's doing a good job. She's got a lot of spunk and a lot of energy for being such a cute little kitlet. So she's a pretty physically big cat, but she's one of the youngest cats, is what we're saying. Alright, how you holding up there, Willow? Alright, Willow wants to pick up 3 seeds, and you can't go to China, Willow. I know, it's like one of Willow's deepest held desires is to go to China, and it just can't happen. Alright, and there's lots of mushrooms all over the place that I think we could start using. There's lots of flowers everywhere that I think we could start using. And so I've been trying to think, what could the trade-off be with Willow? Because with Slate Cavern for the Branch Clan, the Spirit Cat will bring like shiny gems and things like that to their spirit of the land, and in that case, in the Branch Clan case, that's Slate Cavern, and in our case for the Moss Clan, that's Willow. And so I think it's going to be these flowers. So Mossleaf will be able to go up to these flowers, and then Willow will be able to pick them, and then they'll belong to Willow, and in trade, Willow can give something to the clan. So that's kind of like one of the ways that they can swap items. So flowers are very important to collect for the clan, and I really want to try to collect flowers that are like off the lot, because when they're on the lot, we can actually scooch the flower around and make it look really pretty in the ground as decoration, which would be so cool. But we'll be keeping an eye out on that. Meanwhile, I wish the plants hadn't gone dormant. Gosh darn it. I don't know what to do with poor Willow until then, so I think I'm just gonna have her go ahead, and we're gonna have her just go ahead and look through. She's just gonna spy on the forest. Then that'll be her like looking over the forest. All right, so yeah, Mossleaf is resting. Lion Star is resting. Oh, and we've got some food to add to the fresh hill pile. There we go. And the cats are being well fed. Squirreleap is adorable. She's doing just such a good job with all of her hunting. I think Honeywish, all right, she should come over here. I think Honeywish is gonna say something to her again. Because even if it's just a little cockroach, at least she's doing a good job of trying to hunt for the clan. And I think we should acknowledge that. All right, where is it? Where's the food? She's found something. All right, Squirreleap, you go ahead and stalk while we wait. Ah, there it is. Honeywish is stalking down a little termite, it looks like. And that's okay, because every little bit of food is still food that the clan could potentially have. So we're going to let Squirreleap go ahead and do a little bit more hunting. Crowfeather, I think, is resting. The cats are like taking an afternoon nap. There's a little bit of prey in the fresh kill pile. I wish there was more before they would nap, but you know. All right. Oh, 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 oh. Squirreleap, catch that rodent. It's so useful in case anybody gets fleas. All right, yes, and a termite added in. We're going to have to think of something cool termites could do when it comes to the cats and how it could affect them. Oh gosh, look at all the shadows over here right now. Wow. Very pretty over here. All right, we are just kind of sitting around waiting for some babies. Waiting for babies to show up. All right, there's the cute little guy. Look at him. Oh, she's off to go chase Dogaze. Oh my gosh, Squirreleap, you're so cute. Look at her. Look at her chase this little womrat in the bushes here. All right, how's this going to end up? We need to check in. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh my gosh, he didn't even see her. He didn't even sense that she was right there. That's so ridiculously cute. Sorry, little guy. They are wild cats after all. Oh geez, it's squeaking! No! Okay, let's keep moving. Alright, yeah, all the cats are doing okay. Good job, Squirrelleap. If you catch that, I think you deserve lots of praise from your mentor, who's currently off to go chase Dogaze. Aw, she didn't catch it. She just brought a leaf. I think Squirrelleap would be the kind who'd be like, Honeywish, 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 look what I caught, look what I caught. And it's like, it's a leaf, Squirrelleap. And she'd be like, yeah, isn't it cool? So I think Honeywish is off to go, like, relax. Dogaze, do be careful. That's a king snake. That's a brightly colored one. So we're going to be saying that that's one that could give you a little bit of a venomous bite. So do be careful with that, please. We'll have to see. I think Lionstar would come over. We're going to have Lionstar come over and come try to catch it, because he's not going to let this stay near his camp where it could potentially be a danger to like all the other cats of the clan. So Lionstar, time for you to wake up, you lazy old lion, and come over, and he's going to get rid of this and then talk to Honeywish and Dogaze about it. All right, how's everybody else doing? Pretty good. Briarstalk is still sound asleep. Seems like he didn't want to wake up for anything. All right, how goes it? All right, Lionstar is not going to let this little snake that could potentially be venomous stick around here. Oh boy, I'm kind of nervous because we don't have anything to counteract poison yet. I need to get a whole bunch of things to counteract poison. Lionstar, you better not get sick, and you better not lose a life over something this simple. Although it is kind of noble, trying to make sure that the clan is protected from any venomous snakes. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? Ah, sweet, he caught it. We don't have to roll the randomizer to see if he got poisoned or not. Oh, and look at those two. So they're having a good old time. Let's send him over here so he can come and talk to his good old friends. There we go. So these two, they're kind of rough on each other, but I think it's just their way of playing. All right. Oh, and somebody, oh, Dogaze is off to go catch another snake. All right. And then meanwhile, Lionstar wants to actually sniff Honeywish, because they are best friends, even if he is so mouse-brained about realizing, like, why. All right, let's see. Dogaze. Oh, Dogaze wants to present a gift to Mossleaf. That's so sweet. And she wants to sniff Lionstar, so we'll keep her over here for a second so that she can sniff Lionstar. Say good morning or good evening to their clan leader. Very fun, very fun. All right, and then Lionstar is being sniffed, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to scratch on scratching post for Honeywish. There we go. All right, so off you go, Honeywish. Take care of yourself. Meanwhile, these two cats have been wanting to interact for a little while, so I think he's just catching up. I think Dogaze would be letting him know. So we don't really have any supplies stocked up in order to keep all of the cats healthy and happy, and we really need supplies in the medicine cat area. And what we might have to do, you guys, because it just hit me when I went over there and I noticed all the feathers were missing. It seems when you leave the lot, then the sim will come over and clean the whole area up. So what we might have to do is going to be something kind of creative where we take a chest that you can get from build or buy mode, and we'll put a chest back here, and we will keep all of the medicine cat items that we need inside of that chest. So that might have to be kind of the catch of what we do with it, so that way it doesn't end up being cleaned up when we have to switch to a different clan. So yeah, the medicine cat might have a special little like rock or wood chest that she keeps all of her items in, which could be kind of cute, and it would make it easier to store everything over there. All right, so these two are interacting. Groom Mossleaf. Oh gosh, groom Mossleaf and bring a gift to Mossleaf. That's so sweet. That's so sweet, Dogaze. I think Dogaze is really showing her medicine cat like concerns there. And then meanwhile, Lionstar wants to try catching a fish, so I'm gonna let him go ahead and try catching a fish. All right, and how is Mossleaf? Mossleaf seems like she's doing okay. She's just snoozing away. She could have those kittens like at any minute, so I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah, the cats seem to be doing pretty good. Oh, and she also wants to be friends with Dogaze. That's so sweet. Let's go ahead and have Mossleaf go ahead, wake up. Scratch at things. Ooh, there's foxes nearby. We'll have to keep an eye out for them. And I think this is very sweet because Dogaze really lost a lot when her old clan was destroyed by the dogs. And she's trying to catch a lizard, no less. Lizards are like one of Mossleaf's favorite things to eat. That's just the sweetest thing. So yeah, we're going to let these two try to hopefully build up a good friendship. And I could see how Dogaze might be perceptive enough that she recognizes that Honeywish actually really is pining after Lionstar. But who would Dogaze end up siding with? We're going to have to see. Also, we're going to have to remember all of this nonsense with Willow getting abducted. And what on earth are we going to do about that? So that's another question. Willow, you do you. I'll figure out what to do with you in the future. Briarstock just woke up. Come on, Dogaze. You can catch it. You can catch it. Did you catch it? Oh, it's just a feather. Phooey. All right. Well, we'll have to help her catch something soon. She wants to catch a beetle. She wants to present that gift to Mossleaf. We'll let her go ahead and try again. Mossleaf is busy scratching her claws over here anyway. But they can share tongues together pretty soon. And yeah, and I'm so excited, you guys, because you guys did it. You guys did it. You will have another episode coming out shortly after this one very soon for 2 episodes a day because you met the goal yesterday. I was blown away, nearly like in tears. It was so exciting. And the story is advancing and we just have to kind of see where the story is going to go. All right, stalking for prey. Well, that's a snake, but it's a dull-colored snake, so we won't have to worry about rolling the randomizer to see if she gets bitten or not by it. And she couldn't reach it because it was in a weird area. Phooey. All right, well, she wants to talk to Briarstock anyway, and he's headed this way. So let's let her run over here. Briarstock, sniff Briarstock. All right, well, the plan was to hopefully spend some time with Mossleaf, but it looks like Dogaze is getting a chance to meet with Briarstock anyway. And I really like how Dogaze seems to want to interact with all of the cats in the clan. It's her role as medicine cat to make sure everybody is healthy and trying to help the leader and the forest cat keep harmony among all of the cats of the clan. All right, both of these guys want to sniff each other, catch a beetle, and then it seems like she's like, okay, you're doing fine. All right, socialize really quickly, and then go stalk for some more prey so we can hopefully find our gift for Mossleaf. All right, and then you're going to work on clan boundary trees. There we go. And Mossleaf, how are you doing? She's doing good. There's Cranky Fern Creek. Oh, who's about to be pounced on? Wait, Fern Creek's about to get pounced on by like everybody. And she wants to guard the house. She wants to play in a puddle. Fern Creek, you are an odd cat. You know that? Go ahead and scratch that. And meanwhile, Crowfeather and Lionstar are awake. So I'm going to send them over to the tree. We're going to send them down here to train together for a little bit. Because I think Crowfeather and Lionstar would end up making some really great friends. So I want them to be able to train together. All right, run over here. Run over here. There we go. And then we're just going to have to keep an eye on Mossleaf. Because she should be having kits anytime. It's going to be really exciting. All right, so you, friendly, socialize, and then playful, pounce. And we're going to let these two kind of goof off for a minute. All right, and what's Mossleaf want to do? She wants to eat a fish. She's having a craving. Oh my gosh. All right, that means we should probably, Dogaze, maybe we should have Dogaze try to eat a fish or try to catch a fish instead. I mean, some of the other cats have successfully fished. So yeah, Dogaze is improving her hunting skill. All right, and she wants to get a present from Mossleaf, and it's a squirrel! It's a little squirrel! Oh my gosh! That could be some good prey items. That could remove any fleas we might have. Oh, and here's a bunch of beetles. I feel like Dogaze likes beetles a lot, so she would probably actually come over and try to catch a beetle. And I have a feeling, like Mossleaf's eating right now, but I have a feeling she might try to catch a fish because she really likes fish. All right, and then actually, Lionstar wants to catch a fish, and Mossleaf wants to eat a fish. That's adorable. We're going to send him over here to where once upon a time Mossleaf caught a fish for him. And we're going to let him try to catch it. All right. Everybody has different ideas in mind for what would be a good present for the pregnant queen. All right. And then let's see. You, sir, want to catch a beetle. So I'm going to send him off to stalk for prey over here. And Lionstar, meanwhile, let's see, is coming over here. Come on, Lionstar, you can do it. Coming over here to fish. Dogaze, did you catch the thing? Oh, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, she caught the squirrel. Sweet. All right, but I think that she would catch this really shiny looking beetle, and she would want to give that as a gift to Mossleaf. Oh, and here we go. This is so cute. Lionstar is getting his fur all wet and trying to learn how to hunt. Because Mossleaf has the urge. Oh my gosh! And he caught a three-eyed fish. I'm beginning to think there's like a sewer line connecting up into this pond. But he caught a three-eyed fish, you guys. Of great quality that we can give to Mossleaf as a gift so that she can have her fish to eat. So, well, that happened. All right, three-eyed fish. Didn't really see that coming, but there you go. And Mossleaf is just like resting. But guess what, Mossleaf? Just a second here. You're going to be able to eat your fish. So there we go, you guys. All right, next time we come back, we will just have to see how the Moss clan is getting along. And we will have to see if Mossleaf is going to have those kits or not. I'm kind of on pins and needles. We're waiting for those kits to be born. So we'll have to see if we have enough luck for that. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.